Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation. No, I'm not up that high. There are mountains around here, but I'm not up on them yet. I just decided to take a little ride into the desert today and do a little treasure scavenging and see what I could find. So I got this far up the road, and this is the kind of road I was coming up on right here. I'll show you where I came from. All the way down there. So yeah, you can see how rutted out the road is here. It's got some deep trenches in it. And for those of you who are new to the desert areas, let me warn you that it takes a little bit of skill to drive these types of roads. Because when I was coming in through this road, I hit probably at least a dozen sand traps. And by sand trap, I mean the ground isn't compacted like this. It's just all a big field of sand. And those can get pretty deep on you. So if you don't know what you're looking for or looking at or what you're doing, you could end up with yourself buried up to the axles out in the middle of nowhere, and no road street or street signs to tell you where you are so you can call somebody to come and tow you out. You'd have to use like a GPS and hope that it works out here, because when you're this far away from civilization, as you can see, it's pretty positive that you're not going to get much of a signal on your phone. I didn't check mine to see if I've got any, but I did decide that I wanted to come out here and check this out. Now I'm going to, actually I turned around here to shoot this video. Notice that that red marker there says that's a closed route. And I'm going to bring it up on Google Earth and see where it goes and why it's a closed route, and see what that's all about. And then there's some junk down here in the desert I want to check out. So I'm going to go down probably another half mile or so down at the bottom of that ravine that runs through here and see if it's a dry wash. There's no volcanic extrusions here except way over there. So I'm not really planning on looking for gold out here, but I pick up all the cans and bottles I find out here, and on a trip like this I could probably bring back $4 or $5 worth, which pays for my gas for doing this. So that's kind of worth it. And then there's these fields of rock that are interesting. Now this looks like an interesting piece right here. Yeah, that's heavy. All that red in there, that means that's probably full of iron. And I should check it out with my metal detector before I throw it back on the ground. So I think I will do that. I'm going to take it over to the back of the van where I've got my prospecting equipment and take a look at it. Oh, look at that big old piece of quartz. Big old piece of quartz. And it's got some iron in it too. Yeah. Maybe I'll even do a quick walk around out here and scan this field and see if I pick up on anything worth grabbing. So anyway, I'm gonna pause this video and I'll get back to you when I move on to the next location. See you soon. All right, I'm back, and I went down that road. It turns there and it goes down over by that sandbar area, and then it goes a little bit further, but I had to stop and turn around, and I couldn't turn around because the road got very narrow, like right here, and it's all sand trap, real deep sand. So before I got stuck in it, I turned off and went off-road, and then I worked my way up between the bushes until I got back to the road just before that bend down there. And then I could get back on the road, and I got up to this point where the road is a little bit better condition. So I'm going to move on back towards where I came in, and I might take a road off to the side or two and see what's happening along the way, but it's getting to be that time where I need to head back and check on the doggies anyway, because I didn't close my gate when I went down to the post office. The website said that the post office was open until 4:30. I got down there, closed up solid. Anyway, somebody forgot to update. Thanks for joining me. This is G-Bear temporarily signing off until the next episode or the next segment. All right, so I'm back home now on the homestead. And where was I? Well, you see those mountains all the way over there on the horizon? Well, I was halfway between here and there in the desert. And those mountains right over there, the closest ones you see to us, those are the ones I pointed out when I was out there saying, well, there's those mountains over there. So I was halfway between here and those mountains way out there. Pretty fun when I get my finances squared away. I do a lot of that, taking dirt roads off into the desert, and I always check it out first on my Land Matters and see if it's owned by anybody, so I'm not cutting across anybody's property or anything like that. And it's just fun. And 9 times out of 10, if you go out through the dirt roads and you find browned vertical stickers in the ground, fiberglass stickers with a root number on them, then it's BLM land. And they're marking the BLM routes for those off-roaders that go out there so that they know where they are. If they get lost in the desert, they can track where they're at using the stickers that are on the road. And that'll tell them which way to go and how to get out of there. So anyway, this is segment 3 of the video. I'm going to cut this one off and get inside and edit and print. And I hope you all like the new intro for 2025. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of it. And I think pretty sure that Tony Larson from Tony and Leanne doing Redneck Things Off Grid will like the change I made to the tribute I made to them on this thing. So anyway, I'll leave you with one little giggle. I want to make a shout out to Sidewalks. They've kept me off the streets all these years. Oh, I know. Thanks for joining me. This is G-Bear signing off.